Hi everyone, I'm back with our dried rosemary, and this has been drying out since the beginning of January, I believe January 2nd, and it's ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and put that into my bowl here that I have ready, and I'm going to show you how I've been doing my labels. I'm sorry my videos are dark. Anyways, so my labels look like this. I hope that you can see that. And I've got my rosemary, and I've got my apple mint ready to go. And what I used are these right here for my labels. I used the actually I bought this here for the soaps, and this here for some lotion labels. And they finally carry these now out here in the Walmart that we have, so I went ahead and got these. There are 120 in here and 90 in this one. And what you do is you just go to the Avery site and you put in the number here, and then it'll bring up the different little designs that they have for these labels. They're pretty generic, nothing real fancy, as you can see. I think they consider this one their wedding. I don't know if that's coming up, good for you guys to see, but they consider this one their wedding label. But it just looks like a nice little botanical type flowers here, and then I put my my herb name right there. But if you get a program, a computer program that you can get at any computer store, they run from anywhere from about 30 on up, you can use these labels for their designs, which I plan to do here really soon. So that's why I have these, and I thought I would share that with you because it is pretty simple and easy to do. And these labels, I forget how much they were, but they're somewhere, I want to say around $7–8 each for each pack. And it's free to go to Avery and use their design templates. So super easy to use. It says Avery.com print, but I just put Avery and it pulls it up on my computer. Okay, so we're going to go ahead with our rosemary. And this is our own homegrown rosemary. So I'm going to go ahead and just, probably should unravel this to make it easier. And this is floral wire that I put. And I put that only because I didn't have any string at the time. This is what I had on hand, so that's what I used. Kind of pain in the butt to undo, but here we go. Kind of separate that, and we'll do one at a time. It comes off fairly easy. It's pretty dry, and I think it's ready to go for in our jars. What I'm wanting to do too also today, I won't be doing it with the dried rosemary, I will do it with fresh, is we're going to be making some tinctures with our rosemary. I just kind of smooth my hand up and down to get the rosemary to come off. Okay. Kind of a little bit reminds me of stripping lavender. I don't have any lavender of my own out here. I don't know how well it will do out here, but rosemary does really good, seems like anywhere. I believe you can even grow it inside too. Okay. Hold on just a second, I'll let my doggy in. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's finish this one. All this stripped off here. And I'm going to get some more rosemary from my plant to dry it out. And don't be afraid if you got your rosemary plant to cut away at it. I mean, those rosemary plants I had in California, I used to grab by the bushel loads off there and just cut it off willy-nilly, and it just keeps growing back. I think it helps it to grow and get bigger. I don't think that hurts it at all one bit. Almost done, looking like that, but I want every little last piece off because that took a long time to dry this out. I want every little piece off there. Another little one here going. And once that's all done, I'm going to put it in my jar. I don't want to make this video too long and bore you to death, but I've got quite a few jars over there now going. I've got about 12 jars of herbs, and there is a store out here called, what is it? Ozark. I'm going to forget now. I have the worst memory in the world, I'll tell you. Anyways, they have, it's a health food store, and they have a plethora of herbs. I mean, gorgeous selection of herbs and slippery elm and nettles and everything. Oh, stupid thing always pops up. Email. Anyways, I want to be doing a video of that. Oh, it's going to be like a kid in a candy store going through all those herbs that they have there. It's so nice that there's, you know, because you can get herbs at Mountain Rose Herb. And let me grab my little catalog right over here. Okay, I'm coming back. You can go to Mountain Rose Herbs, and like I showed you before, they will mail you this catalog. And what's nice about this, they have all the different stuff in here, bottles, stuff for dogs and cats, bulk ingredients, everything. And I've marked all the different herbs that I want to get. Slippery elm, stevia leaf, blue vervain, yellow dock, tons of them here. And they got their prices. Their prices are pretty reasonable. But what I want to do is I want to take this with me to that local store and get all my herbs there and kind of compare the prices. Because if I can get it cheaper online, I'll go online. But I will not buy from anyone else but Mountain Rose Herbs. I'm leery of getting anything off of eBay because, you know, there's a lot of, you know, private people on there that sell, and I don't know, I'm just a little bit afraid because I want to make sure that I'm getting the real thing. And plus, these herbs are expensive too, some of them, so I don't want to be paying for something that may not really be what they're saying it is. So I go to Mountain Rose Herbs or this local place that they have out here, and yes, I just feel myself very lucky to have that health food store that carries such a wide variety of herbs. Now, in California, we had a place called Henry's, and it was a huge health food store, and they have stuff as well. That was a really nice health food store, but it does not compare. This is like a Disneyland of health food stores. It's amazing. It's huge. It's like 2 stories. But down below, what they have is, down below they sell organic farm food, like for your chickens, for your goats, stuff like that. It's all organic, and you have to bring your own sacks, your own buckets, and they sell it by the pound. It's kind of expensive, but you know what? It is all organic, and you can buy as much or as little as you like. So for horses, that's going to be expensive, but you know, for your goats, for your chickens, that's a little bit more doable unless you got a bunch of goats. Okay, I'm going to kind of cut this short here. Now my rosemary here, this is a bone dry jar. I've got my little herbs here, fresh and clean, all dried. Alright, there's a little starting of it. See you guys later. Bye-bye.